Hey, what's up, Dre? How you doing, man? I got a question for you, man. In the boxing community, you know, you respected as, you know, one of the best fighters in the game. But, you know, for crossing over, you know, do you feel like this fight is really the fight that's going to help you really cross over and get to that level of, you know, how we respected Tommy Hearns or Sugar Ray? Do you feel like this that fight to really help you cross over into that popular culture?
Can you hear me? Okay. You can keep that one, ask him a question. Yeah. What is that? I mean, what do you mean when you say crossover? Help me understand that.
I feel like, in a sense, you know, boxing, and maybe it's because of not even the popularity of it. I mean, when you think about the age, you think about the super fights, you think about how we still talk about how great Sugar Ray and how Hagler was in those fights. We still talk about them to this day, and that was in the 80s. You know, do you feel like you've had some great fights? You beat some great opponents, but do you feel like this is the one that's really gonna help you leave your mark, you know, and really take that next level in your career?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely one of them. You know, but in boxing, you know, people have short memories. You know, and that's why you gotta remind them. Yeah, for sure.
And another one, obviously I'm down here from Michigan as well, so can you talk about, you know, your relationship with Teresa Shields and, you know, just how y'all two bonded and how fun is that to have her debut on your fight card as well?
She's a beast, period. And I'm just happy that you know, she's getting everything that she's supposed to get. You know, I didn't think it was right the first time around. After she won her medal, you know, people, you know, the media and a lot of just, you know, sponsors and different things at large kind of act like it didn't happen. But she went and did it again. So that's why they call her two-time. And now I feel like she had to, you know, do twice the work to get the accolades. But hey, sometimes you got to do that. And now I think, you know, everybody's taking notice of who she is, what she possesses, and not just in the ring. She's not just a fighter. You know, she has the look. She has everything to be. You know, she already is a star and will continue to grow as a star. And I'm just happy that she's getting this opportunity, just like I did in my first professional fight on a big card on HBO, you know, for the world to see what she's all about, and they're gonna continue to see it. So I'm excited. I'm happy.
Hi, Jerry. George Willis, New York Post, over here to your left. There you go, sorry.
Thought he was.
we talked about this a little bit before, but Oakland with the Raiders maybe leaving and the Warriors going to a new arena. How much do you put upon yourself to be the pride of the Bay Area when it comes to boxing and your brand?
Yeah, I'm not happy about any of that at all. I'm just not, you know. But I understand it. You know, I know Mark Davis, and you know, I know the owners at the Warriors, and it's business. You know, they want to move on and try to make more money and create more revenue, and that's what it boils down to. So you know, I hope the Raiders, no disrespect Las Vegas, but I hope they stay where they are and don't come here, because we need them in the Bay Area. We've already dealt with that one time before, you know, when they came to LA. But, you know, I'm going to just continue to do what I'm doing. You know, whether they leave or whether they stay, I got to continue to do my part in the community. And hopefully, you know, as long as I'm fighting, continue to bring big events to the Bay Area.
Andre, over here. The other day we talked about the Mayweather-Pacquiao fight, but I want to ask you a question about Mayweather and that Conor Mcgregor deal that's going on now, that he called him out. Conor called out Mayweather. Two different disciplines, really, MMA and boxing. Why would it be probably a bad idea for Conor to jump in the ring with?
Because he's fighting the best. He's fighting the best. That's not a good idea at all. He needs to leave that alone. And of course, on the flip side, if Floyd went to the octagon, you go with Conor McGregor. But I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing it. You know, I mean, I respect Conor for, you know, doing it, you know, calling Floyd out. But, you know, I think Floyd has to be careful too, because, you know, obviously a lot of this stuff is for publicity, and he's just, you know, in some respects, you know, using Floyd's name and different things like that. And Floyd's a legend, man, so he's got to be careful not to jump into that.